just like most parents, my mom and dad gave me a curfew when I was a teenager. And just like most teenagers, I broke that curfew by about 4.5 hours once on a Wednesday. I remember trying to come to the house real slow, and not make any noises. It was dark. I was going up the stairs. I didn't see my dad. I just heard him. Where you been? It's like, just out with my friends. You're with that girl we don't like. It's like, he reads. How does he know? I said, we'll talk about it in the morning. He said, we'll talk about it right now. I said, what'd I say? I know, and boom, he was there and hard. Grabbed me, put me up against the wall. He looked at me, like he was looking straight, like it just into my brain. He's like, we'll talk about it now. Hey, we'll talk about it now, man. Hey, let's wake everybody up, put on some coffee. Let's just make a day of it. Just talk about it. Scared me to death. I remember telling my sister when she grew up, don't come home late because Dad will read your mind like Professor Xavier, and he'll like teleport from his recliner to wherever you are like Nightcrawler, and he'll stare through your eyes into your soul with laser beam vision like Cyclops. He's like the entire X-Men team just wrapped into one. I remember saying, Dad, what's the punishment? He said, you know what? You're grounded for 4 weeks. I said, 4 weeks? That means I'm going to miss prom. He said, you're going to miss prom. You sound like a little girl right now. I said, 4 weeks? That means I'm going to miss prom. I know a lot of you are probably concerned. Don't worry. I got to go to prom that year and had a wonderful time with, what's her name? But prom season is right around the corner, you guys. No doubt a lot of you are getting excited for prom. Now listen, if you are going to prom, just remember a few things. Once, be safe, okay? We don't want prom night being a prologue to your intro on Teen Mom 3, okay? Number 2, just show manners, okay? Would it hurt for you to have people think that your parents raised you with a little bit of class, okay? And 3, take pictures, you guys. You're definitely going to want memories of that certain special someone you're going to break up with in a few weeks and not care about after high school, okay? Now, some of you aren't going to prom. Some of you are probably too old. Maybe some of you were too shy to ask someone. Maybe some of you got turned down this year. It's okay. I've got a safe alternative, something better for you to do on prom night. An alternative in the form of video games. So much cooler. You ready? I'm going to explain why. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, cooler than prom, anti-prom. I know what some of you guys are saying. Guys, you're probably saying, Matt, Nathan Drake, he's good looking, he's charming, he's funny. He totally went to prom, did he? Because I don't think he did. Okay? In fact, I think he stayed home from prom because he was studying up on ancient artifacts that he grew up to later hunt down and track and find. This teaches you, don't go to prom. Stay home and do research on things like UFOs or the Spear of Destiny or the Dead Sea Scrolls or any other mysterious, weird, missing artifact. Perhaps January Jones's acting ability. That is better than prom. Halo Reach. Because crying at the end of a video game is way cooler and more acceptable than crying at the end of a date, even if you are holding each other. Number 3, God of War 3. Because who do you think will win in a fight between the God of War and the Prom King? I know. And lastly, Hannah Montana, the movie. Because making your own avatar and going throughout this entire game, dancing and making a fool of yourself in the comfort of your own home is way cooler than making a fool of yourself in front of a chick you want to suck face with later. Guys, are we clear? Good. If you are going to prom, have a good time, but please be careful. And please, please be on your best behavior. Remember, be cool, man. Be cool. Because remember, nothing is cooler than showing your date respect. If you're not going to prom, I mean, that's cool too. I'll be online your prom night, that night, getting experience points. You should join me. Because nothing is better than getting XP and unlocking a new weapon, or you know what's better than going to prom is unlocking a new skill. All that is better than being able to tell your friends Monday morning, I touched her bra. I used to touch my mom's bras every laundry day. Okay, not a big deal. Guys, please thumbs up the video. It helps me feed my family. You don't know if it does or doesn't. I'm Maverick 10. I'm out of breath.